Okay, welcome to the final assignment for the high school and beyond plan. It is the resume. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and show you how to build a resume, okay? Let's go into the high school and beyond plan assignment, okay? It's the resume assignment. Now they build a resume for you, okay, in the advanced path, or at least I should say a format for your resume. You have to fill in the information. Okay, you're going to use the advanced path that we used for the very first assignment. That looks like this up here. If you forgot your password or you can't get back in, you need to call tech support at 855-945-5472 and have them help you get back in there. Okay. So if you already have a resume that you use for getting jobs and everything, you can use that and submit that. You just have to make sure that it's actually good. The big thing about the resume is it has to actually be a resume you could get a job with. So you have to make it shine, even if you've never had a job before in your life. It's a very common thing. So I'm going to show you little things you could put in on your resume while you're still young and still building it, just to fill it up and make you look more interesting. Okay, so here we go. You're going to go into the advanced path and you're going to get into accomplishments. Okay, so I already filled some of these things out, but if you click on achievements and you put add new, you could add a new achievement. Okay, so there are lots of different types of achievements that it gives you. You could do civic, entrepreneurial, government, military, performing arts, religious, anything like that. I'm going to put entrepreneurial, achievement name, and I'm going to put a lemonade stand. Okay. Maybe you did a lemonade stand every summer growing up and you made lots of money on it. I don't know. Everyone does something different, but you would just type in the description. So, sold lemonade every summer for, I'll just say 6 years. It's going to be different. Prepared. I guess it's not food and drink, but I mean, if you sold cookies, it could be food and drink. So, food and drink for customers who in a drive-through fashion. So, if someone just was in their car and they stopped by, that can work, okay? But there you go. You just hit save. All right. You'll want to put the date awarded. I'm just going to put today's date, but put the date that you got that, okay? There you go. That's an achievement, okay? And if you made lots of money doing that, you can talk about, how you made hundreds of dollars every year. So here are just some examples. Like I said, if you don't have a lot of achievements, just brainstorm, okay? These are some things that I just brainstormed about. And one thing that I think you could list is if you did the caregiver class through us and you became a certified caregiver, add that in there. You have that as a actual certification, so it's awesome. Okay, let's move on to activities. These could be like hobbies of yours, things that you have spent time doing, So I just put some examples, okay? So I know some of you are really into gaming. I don't know much about it, but I put it in there and you can describe it in probably a better form than I did. But this could be helpful if you're going for a job at GameStop or something, put it in there. It's a great activity that you can potentially get a job that has to do with that in there. Okay. Dirt biking, if you do sports or anything, talk about that. Give it a good description. Okay. Photography, it could be another hobby of yours. If you love taking Instagram pictures or you make YouTube videos of of makeup tutorials. I mean, there are so many different activities that I'm sure you are all involved in. Try and get as many in there as you can, and then we'll move on to education, right? So, education, if you're currently attending, you could just right there, it says your current school is Graduation Alliance. Expected graduation date, put in your expected graduation date. You can change it. I did February or January 1st, 2021. Okay, there you go. Okay, employment. Okay, so if you don't have a job, you can skip this, or you can kind of I mean, if you earn money from your parents for cleaning the house regularly, I put cleaner position, right? Company name. You can just keep it on advanced path if it asks for a company name, because it usually gives you a category. So like right here, it gives me a category thing. I just put advanced path because I didn't really see anything for, um, what was our options. But you'll just name the position and the job responsibility, start date, end date, or if it's present, just click to present, right? So, cleaner, job responsibilities. I'm in charge of cleaning my family's house and taking care of my brothers and sisters while my parents are away for work. I make sure that everything is in order and scrubbed. I also take care of the lawn upkeep and upkeep of the family garden. That works. If you get money for it, list it. Okay. Here's another one: self-employed babysitting, um, child caretaker as your job position, job responsibilities. I made sure the kids are safe, following the rules, and I took care of the meal prep and general upkeep of the house. Make yourself sound good, and just be honest. You don't have to lie about this, because you are going to use this as you continue forward. I'd say that this is the one homework assignment that you will use again and again and again in life. So, make it good. Don't just skim over it, right? So here's some you know, uh, GPA and test scores. If you don't have any tests that you finish or a very good GPA, I mean, you could skip this section. If you don't have anything worth mentioning, if you got a good ACT score, mention that. If you have a good GPA, mention it. You want to make sure that this resume makes you look good. Now, a lot of people do something that I don't really think is a good idea, and they skip this personal reference section and they put references available upon request. Don't do that, okay? You have people in your life that you can use as references. One person you can always use would be your academic coach. I used this example, Crystal Grant. She's an academic coach that works here. Okay, relationship, put counselor. Email address, you have our email addresses. It's right on your oh my gosh, right in your class, okay? And our phone number that's the company number. So if they ever want to call and ask for Crystal, there's someone who can take that, and it's a great reference. I put my dad's name right there. He's a relative. I put a fake email address and a fake number for him. But you know, you should actually put the real stuff, because these are people who can give you a good reference. If I wasn't just using this for an example, I'd put the real stuff, because honestly, that's going to help you in the long run. So give it at least two personal references, and then boom, hit resume right here at the bottom. Okay. You can add your phone number. You can add, education, work. I mean, that's already all there. Okay. If you want to add your address, you are welcome to. If you don't, that's fine. But up here, it's going to say download. Okay. And this is where it gets fun. You're going to click download, and you're going to download the resume to your computer, and you're going to save it after you download it to your computer. Okay. After you open it. And remember, when you save it, okay, so this is a resume that I already built, and I just went ahead and put it in Google Docs. It's going to look something like this. So when you save it, make sure you put the new name of that document, okay, and make sure it has your name. Okay, so I put Audrey Stevenson resume. All right, and it's going to look like this. Okay, so if you're using Google Docs just like I am, you're going to hit File after you change the name, and then you're going to hit Download Microsoft Word, and boom, there it is. Okay, it's going to be found when I browse. It's going to be found under Downloads. Okay, and then of course go back into your high school and beyond plan and put it in the Dropbox. If you have any other questions or concerns, please feel free to call your academic coach. They are here to help you, and honestly, this is something that it's really going to help you out when push comes to shove. So have fun, go for it, and let us know if there's anything else we can do for you. Thanks. Bye.